Hello, everybody. Welcome to my show. I'm on location today. Yeah, I am at Gomez Garage. It's tough. I thought I found a good guy that I could trust. On Saunders and Springfield, Ace Automotive. The guy's name's Chewy. Guy ripped me off. Literally stripped my truck and put all used parts in there, and then delegated the good parts out of my truck to other vehicles he was working on. Turns out he had a drug problem. Well, this new place, Gomez Garage, this guy's straight up. I'm sitting here working on. He's working on my truck while I'm talking to you guys, and he's a good dude. His name is Juan. If you need some work done on your truck, it's a little bit hidden, but you got to come up 3059, and then it's Veterans. You take a right, you go up the street a little bit, and it's on your right hand side. You're a good dude. Anyway, I'm sitting here. Have you ever kind of noticed that that when you're guilty, you are the first one to speak out in defense of yourself? Am I the only one that saw right through Melania? Hello, I want to say to you that I am not guilty with the Jeffrey Epstein. I did not how just because there is more than one picture with his tongue down my throat and I look like I'm enjoying it, I do not know him. I do not know Jeffrey Epstein. Just because I may have one or two pictures out there with him clearly inserted inside of me does not mean anything. I was inebriated in Jeffrey Epstein, but I am not Jeffrey Epstein's victim. Donald and I may have met at Jeffrey Epstein's, one of his parties, but I am not a friend of Jeffrey Epstein's. Anyway, I want to say that, yeah, how many of you guys out there see right through that? You know, I'm trying not to talk so much about the FOOP, but when it gets this poor, stupid wife, I mean, the woman is an idiot. I'm sorry, and she's so not sophisticated. Anyway, so one of the things I like about Laredo is if you try hard enough, you can always find somebody to do something for you and save yourself a little money. And these people know more than you'll ever understand. We are down to one vehicle because Laredo has a racket. Let me tell you about the racket. Scam, dishonest practice, whatever you want to call it. We were just minding our own business on our way home. We were insured. We were on our way home, and we were turning onto Concord Hills, and this 19-year-old driver comes hauling tail up the street, not paying attention, hits us broadside, and he was driving a little car, but he hit our big old four-door F-150 dually so hard, excuse me, that he totaled us. And so the city of Laredo has a relationship with this guy that's got, I don't know, I can't remember the name of the shop now, it's been so long, but he's over off Mines Road. And I'm ambulanced to the hospital for the first time in my life because he hit my side of the truck. I've got a bleeding kidney, and I was sore for like a month. I'm built like a truck, but it was the first time I've ever been hit. I've been in more than one automobile accident. It's the first time I've ever actually been somewhat injured. I'm fine. Superman can get a little sick from kryptonite, and I can get a little bit sick from getting hit by a truck. By a car going who knows how fast broadside. I had to be ambulanced out of there. Of course, I was ready to take off his head because I was running down the street and I kept passing out. I guess I was high on adrenaline, but by the time I got back to the truck, I fell asleep, and next thing you know, I woke up inside an ambulance with my wife. But anyway, because I was ambulanced out of there and there was nobody to go with the truck, the city picked it up, and we both lived check to check. And by the time I thought I had the money to pick up the truck, it was in the thousands because the guy charged $100 a day for storage. And the truck was already totaled, so we had no choice but let it go. Now, so here we are stuck with one truck. And I'm saving every penny to buy the Jeep for my wife that we've always wanted. Anyway, so, you know, I have Texas Thrift. I've got I got Mario Romo over at Twin City Cyclery. I've got all my friends over at HEB on Saunders and Bartlett, Arkansas. And now I've got Gomez Garage. I love my little city I live in, but here I am. But the fact of the matter is that sometimes you just cannot trust anyone. But here I am at Gomez Garage on Veterans in 3359. Have a great day. Remember that I'm innocent. I like I say, because Jeffrey Epstein and I make sex does not make me guilty. It makes me innocent. I did not know who he was. So it's time for everybody to come out of the woodwork and talk to the country because I'm innocent. Yeah, guys. Right. Anyway, feel free to criticize me. Feel free to encourage me. I'll keep doing what I did to get encouraged. But either way, vote for the poop. Vote for the FOOP, and I love you guys. Bye.